Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mustang Challenge at Laguna Seca. This is my second attempt at this particular race. My first one was okay. I think I got an 11th or something like that. Very hard track, Laguna Seca. I've never, ever been one to think I'm very good here, and now I'm learning a particularly tricky car around a particularly tricky track. And it's an effort. That's my only word for it. It's an effort. I've qualified sixth for this run, which is all right. There's quite a big field spread. Pole was half a second clear as second, who is a whole second clear at third. It's quite a field spread. However, the goal is a top five. If you watch my channel, you know the goal is always a top five. So that's just one more position that I need. This might be the worst organized formation lap I've ever seen in my entire life, but we're making it. Tires is always on this car pivotal to keep them up to temp. So this formation lap is quite important. As we come up to the corkscrew, which I don't, everybody is, the corkscrew, that's not, that corner's no problem, really. I mean, it hasn't proved to be a problem for me at all. It's basically every other corner around this track that I just cannot figure out. And this car, as I've covered in other episodes, is a battleship with wheels on it. This is a tight, narrow, twisty track up in the hills. It's an odd combo, but it is rewarding when you get one lap out of your 30 right. So, we're going to come up to this final hairpin. These two idiots are going to hit each other on the formation lap. We're going to come through this final corner, and we're going to get the green light, the green flag. We're going to get held up. Come on. There we go. Can we hit the gas? Wow. What a mess. What a mess. At least they're gone now. Somebody must be doing some day drinking.
Go right. Or on your right. And then you finish behind. All clear, all clear.
Don't. It really wanted to loop. The rears decided today is my day to die. But I will not go gently into that good night or something. Okay. Up the hill. My third. No. I'm second. What? Okay. For the sake of staying alive on a track such as this, I don't think I'm going to race it too hard if Wyatt's able to try to put some moves on me. Because it just sounds like danger. And I'm not one for danger when I could be getting my first podium in this particular series. So I'm going to focus on bringing it home. I obviously have nothing for the guy who set pole. We'll just hope maybe he's found the keg as well. Certainly one of the most eventful opening laps of my esteemed career. 13 minutes and 20 seconds to bring it home. Let's do it. Turn is, I'm not too sure. I'm going to sound incredibly stupid. Is that two turns? It's technically, I mean, it feels like two corners. Whatever it is, the second half of turn one at Laguna Seca, be that turn two or not, is so difficult. So difficult to keep the car on the track once you get the power down. There's so much patience, and I find that especially true in this car. So much more patience than you think. You're like, oh, I'll get the power now, but you put the power down in this car, and it just immediately goes straight. And, you know, it's not a Top Fuel Funny Car drag race. There's a couple corners around this track. You don't want to be going straight. You could tell my laps are terrible. Oh, yeah, they are. But I am pulling from Wyatt, which is assuring. If I shut up, I'd probably pull from him even more. But I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to be somebody. Okay. We're going to have to deal with lap traffic, which, again, anybody who's seen previous videos on my channel knows I have a tumultuous opinion. I've had a tumultuous experience with lap traffic in really all racing games I've ever played, ever. So we'll hope. First up is Bruno. My hope is Bruno's super duper quick and drives off and I don't even have to worry about it. If I'm telling the truth. You know, everybody wins. Should that not be the case, I sure hope Bruno is a smart fella and not a fart smella. Because I do not want to have a horrible, horrible accident while running in P2. Now, what would be interesting, and, you know, I would never wish evil upon somebody, but if a lap car could just have the worst moment ever alongside the leader and not, wow, you're an idiot. Don't. What? Salvador needs to sell his PC and go back to Mario Kart, I think. Regardless, it's still Wyatt hasn't fallen further back, but he certainly isn't catching, despite all my struggles, despite my yapping causing me to go slow, despite Salvador deciding he was the only person on the racing track. He is still over 2 seconds behind. Just over, but over 2 seconds behind. I no longer see the leader on my relative. That's not shocking. It's hardly disappointing. I certainly don't expect to win this race. But I would love to bring it home on the podium, and it would certainly feel much more rewarding if I could keep it in P2. So with 9 minutes left, gosh, there's still 9 minutes left. That's where my brain is. He's setting 29 O's. I don't think I've ever even gotten under a 31. Yeah, he's 11 seconds gone. I hope for me to win this race is either he turns off his PC or a lap car just really decides, you don't deserve it, which he clearly does. Sorry, Julian. Julian is the race leader. I'm not catching him unless some act of God or an idiot who's a lap down takes place. I really backed it down through that corner. That feels like what you need to do with this car, and I don't know if it's because it's so long or something, but you really need to slow it down and turn it in. Like more than you expect. Just like the patience on the throttle on exit, you need to be much more generous with the braking than you think. And even just off throttle coasting time, not on the brake, not on the throttle, just rolling through a corner. You could always wait just a second longer. It's such an interesting car. And like a sane person would hate it. But we're all insane. We sit behind our computers with a pretend steering wheel, thinking that we're race car drivers. And boy, am I. Look at me go. Oh, yeah, look at me go. My worst run through the first corner. Okay, 2 laps to go. There is a battle for position happening just up the road from me. But I can't really just sit here. I mean, I don't need to be crazy, but Wyatt is only 3 seconds behind. So, if it gets too crazy in front of me, that puts me at risk. And yes, I'd still be on the podium. And yes, who cares? If you don't win, it doesn't really make a difference no matter what. But I would love to keep the pride of putting this car in second and then keeping it in second the entire race. So we're going to hope that these two do not get too squabbly, that I can keep this car on the circuit, because I've really struggled these last 2 laps. And that everybody is real happy Julian wins by 10 minutes and I can bring it home in second. Bruno, in fact, is losing Wong. Terrible, terrible corners. Terrible corners. I'm so bad. All right, this ought to be the white flag.
Just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Bring it home one more time around. They are getting close up ahead. By far the best I've taken the first corner all race. I've decided now is a good time to put in my best lap, I guess. We're always trying to learn. And we're always trying to insert ourselves in a battle between 2 lap down cars. There's this obsession with improvement, okay? And right now my delta is green, which basically means don't stop now. Despite the fact that I am gaining on 2 lap cars who are battling for position. Who cares? My lap time could be better than it already was. It's not good anyway. God, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. How did I get 2 off tracks for one moment? Oh, he's going for it. What a battle ahead. Oh, it's sloppy, isn't it? That was exciting to watch. And I've set a personal best. Look at that. Thanks for the slipstream, Bruno. Julian, who won, was in the 28s, so I had 0 pace. But enough pace for P2. I mean, the most important thing was finishing the race. The most important thing was keeping the car facing the right way, and it seemed just about everybody had trouble with that, aside from Julian and perhaps Wyatt, who kept me honest. Shout out to Wyatt. He did keep me honest. I never really gapped him. If I could put in consistent clean laps, I think I could have pulled maybe 5-6 seconds ahead of him. But he kept me on my toes. I couldn't afford a mistake, so shout out to him. And Julian, just an animal, not fair, not cool either. I wish somebody took him out so I could have won. I'm kidding, mostly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the heck out of it. First podium. That's my first podium in the series. Some people will say, who cares? I care. That makes me feel good. I like Mustangs. I don't think in the camera you can see. I've got like 8 Mustang diecast. I drive a Mustang in real life. This is so like reassuring, reaffirming. This makes me very happy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the heck out of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.